Hi, boys and girls. Today we are looking at our lesson on similarities and differences. We got to hear a poem and look at some pictures. We're talking about the similarities and differences between the locations or where the trees are in the poem that we read and the pictures that we looked at. Okay, so let's start first by talking about what is similarities and differences. What is that? When things are similar, we talk about how they are the same as each other, how they are like or alike to each other. When they're different, we talk about how things are not like each other, how they are not alike. So let's look at our fruit. How is that apple and orange similar and different? How are they similar? What's one way they're similar? I hear a lot of good answers. We know that both the apple and the oranges are fruit. We can eat both of them. They both grow on trees. They're both round. How are they different? What's the way that the apple and the orange are different from each other? Yes, good answers. We know that the apple is green and the orange is orange. We know when you eat an apple, you could just take a bite right into it. But you have to peel the orange open to be able to eat it. And we know that they do not taste the same at all. An apple and an orange taste very different. Let's look at our crayons and markers on this side. We've all used crayons and markers before. Let's think about how they're similar and different. How are they similar? I hear good answers. They both have a lot of the same colors. They both help us color pictures and draw things. Right? We use them both in art and some of our work in school. How are they different? Good answers, I hear. We know that they're different because when you use a marker on a piece of paper, sometimes when you flip that paper over, you can see on the back. It goes through the paper. That doesn't happen with a crayon. If you take a marker and you accidentally hit your skin with it, is it going to leave a mark? Yes. Will a crayon do that? No. So we know they look different when you color on the paper as well. Okay, so we know that similarities are ways that things are alike or the same, and differences are things that way that are not alike or different. Okay, so let's remember that as we go back and look at our poem. All right. So we are going to take a look at our poem here. As we read, we're going to be looking at and thinking about the locations that these trees are in so we can remember them, so we can compare them and see how similar and different they are to the pictures. So this is trees in our community. Oak tree in the park. See the ants crawl up the bark. Where is this tree? Yes, it's in the park. That's where our tree is. They've got an oak tree in the park. Okay. Willows grow beside the stream. They keep water clear and clean. Where is this tree? Yes, this tree is by a stream. Maple near the street. Leaves change colors. It's so neat. Where is this tree located? Yes, it's next to a street. Quaking aspen outside a home keeps it safe from wind and storm. Where is this tree located? Yes, outside somebody's house. It's outside a home. Paper birch trees on the path. Use a stick to draw and scratch. Where's this tree? Yes, a path. A path is somewhere that you might ride your bike or walk in the park. Okay, you might have been on a walking path or a bike path in a park near your house. Trees in our community give the world joy and beauty. Find a tree and then you'll see how lovely and helpful trees can be. I like this poem a lot. And we're able to see that there are trees in a lot of different locations. The park, near a stream. Stream is water that runs not big, just a little bit of water. A street, a home, or a path. These are lots of places that a tree can be. So let's lock that into our brain and remember these locations in the poem. Got locking it in? All right. Now we're going to look at the pictures that we got to see about where some trees might be. So remember, we're using the locations we just heard and comparing them to the pictures we're about to see if we see any similarities. Let's see this first picture. I see a house. That looks like a tree that's by somebody's home. Okay, let's look at our next picture. That tree looks like it's inside of a big building. That is very neat. I like those trees a lot. Let's look at our next picture. Those are trees in the park. I recognize it's a park because there's a playground. And our last picture. These trees are on a hill, but I kind of see a building in the corner. So maybe these trees are on a hill in a city, or maybe they're near a building. Let's take a look at these pictures. Lock them in, that way we can remember. Got it? Okay. Here's our paper that we're going to be using today. If you don't have this paper, don't worry. You can just use a regular piece of notebook paper at your house. Okay, so make sure you have your paper and your pencil. You can pause the video if you need to so you can get everything. Now that we're ready, let's read our first question. What is one location that is similar in the poem and the picture? Okay, let's remember that similar means the same, okay, that they're alike. So what's one place that's both in the poem and the pictures? Something that the poem and the pictures both have. I hear good answers. I know what I'm going to write. They both have a house. They both have a house in them. The pictures have a house with a tree next to it, and the poem has a house with a tree next to it. They both have a home in the pictures and in the poems. Okay, so now that I know that one similar location is a home, somebody's house, in both the pictures and the poem, now I'm going to draw a picture of that location. So what do I need to draw? Yes, a house. I need to draw a house because that is the location that was both in the poems and the picture. After I draw my house, I'm adding a tree next to it because that is where we are looking to see what location is similar for where the trees are. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn to be able to do this. You can finish writing this on your paper, or you can even choose another location that was similar if you want. When you're finished, don't forget to take a picture and turn your paper into your teacher. We can't wait to see what you did. Thank you. Bye.